Batavia now, where former Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown has just wrapped up his first set of meetings as the brand new president and CEO of Western Regional Off-Track Betting. 2 on your side's Rob Hackford has more for us tonight from Batavia Downs as Brown begins his transition to the betting industry.
Scott Mariellis, Byron Brown struck a tone of reform and transparency when we spoke with him today, bouncing between meeting after meeting here at Batavia Downs as he's the new CEO and president of Western Regional OTB. These are his first meetings in that new role. And one of his first acts as well was to release his new contract, which 2 on your side had filed a Freedom of Information Law request for. The mayor's $295,000 salary is a 3-year deal and includes potential raises of up to $305,000 and $315,000. Now, in regards to severance in that package, Brown would only be eligible for up to 4 months of salary if he was terminated without cause or if he resigned for good reason. There's no other situation, however, and that's worth noting here because of the payouts that were provided to former Western OTB CEO Henry Witazik and 2 others when their contracts were amended by the board back in July. And now, while the former mayor discussed reform and struck that tone, the reality here is we got a copy of a staffing resolution that brings 3 former City of Buffalo employees directly under his supervision. Those are former Communications Director Mike DeGeorge, staffer Bernadette Taylor, and one-time Deputy Mayor Steve Casey, who ran a consulting firm that was convicted of federal wire fraud. Here's what Brown had to say about Casey.
When you look at Steve Casey's actual record, he has no record. So there is no prohibition to him being able to work here. As I understand it, he was hired prior to me being hired, and he has a gaming license, which I understand he got prior to me getting one.
Now, while Casey was hired by OTB prior to Brown becoming CEO, his upgrade to potential chief of staff would be under Brown's direct responsibility per that resolution. That could be voted on by the board, the full board, tomorrow when they hold their meeting back here at Batavia Downs. Of course, we'll have coverage for that on WGRZ. Reporting from Batavia Downs, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.